Testing, testing. Hello. D&D rework indeed. A bit of both. I'm speaking. Can you not hear me? Hello, hello. I had to disconnect and reconnect my mic because it was all turned around. Oh yeah, also. Hold on a minute. There's your allowance.
Poggers.
Alright, enjoy that. Won't be many of those. Stream is gonna be somewhat short today. Ish-esque. Although I got some exciting new features and traits that I'm working on for D&D. That I'm very happy with. I love that emote. I love the scare one. People don't use it enough, but it makes me so happy. I get a great deal of pleasure at looking at my dumbass face doing dumbass things. It's funny as fuck. Thank you, thank you. What to this one? What? Ever seen a man giving out love? Man, I love my emotes. I'm so glad I decided to not go fully on the on the like drawn out cartoon emotes of my character. It'll never be it'll never be better than my stupid face. Can I use them in Ethan's chat? You can use them anywhere. It's your allowance. You do whatever with it. Okay, so I'd like to show you guys what I've been working on. There's some pretty sick stuff that I've been working on. Let me play some music. Oh, sweet mother of God, that's loud in my ears. There we go. About to be so annoying to you too. Gosh, this is great. More than you already are? Man, that's impressive. Okay. Everybody watching? Everybody peeping? Peep game. Peep game. Look, look, look. Um, are you being mean, Jade? No. Where do you think she got it from? See? She's proud of it. It's like carrying D&D ideas. Yeah, definitely do. Okay, so I've been working on elves first, because they're probably the easiest for me to come up with ideas for. Well, the ideas I already have. I guess they're the easiest to come up with mechanics that work with those ideas. Yes, an annoyance. Yep, that is correct. Where'd the music go? Oh. Ooh, it's journey music. Oh. Yeah. God, I love it. Oh. Okay, so kin elves. I used to call them the high elves, but it made no sense. Cause pale elves get the +1 to intelligence, not kin elves. And then I realized that kin elves are kind of their own thing, so I just made it so. So technically there are no high elves in my universe. Technically. Let's go with the simplest one so far. Wood elves. All wood elves now have celestial freedom, which is an ability that allows them once per short rest as a bonus action. As a bonus action, they can manifest their skin constellations and create one of the two effects. First effect is Starwalker. Starwalker makes the stars manifest beneath their feet, allowing them to walk on starlight for 10 minutes. With this ability essentially allows you to negate difficult terrain for 10 minutes, but also you can rise higher with it. Although it takes a bit. Essentially, you can make your way walking on starlight up to 5 feet above the ground. But you gotta get up to those 5 feet. So you can't just like, how do I put this? You can't just walk 5 feet and be 5 feet above. It takes 15 feet of moving for you to get up to 5 feet. And this can enable a lot of different movement feats. Like if you're trying to reach higher places, you can try and just get to a slightly higher place and then get 5 feet above it, and then get to a different higher place, get 5 feet above that. Stuff like that. Look at the screen where my ideas are so peak. But yeah, this is wood elves in base game get a just base. If I remember correctly, base like difficult terrain negation kind of thing. But I feel like this is more interesting. The second effect is Star Flash. The stars on your skin flash, temporarily blinding and confusing the enemies. And this ability works on creatures regardless of their sight, meaning even if the creature is blind, they can see this flash. It's not a physical flash. And With this ability activated, you gain advantage to free yourself from grappling and restraining checks for the next 1 minute. Flashbang. Yeah. So this one is better in combat. This one is just good utility in general. For the kin elves, I'll leave the pale elves for last because that's probably the most complicated one. Kin elves, once per long rest, can manifest their stars in their mind, and the minds of others, as one of the two following effects. Frenzy Flash. As a bonus action, you can manifest a nightmarish fear in the mind of a creature you can see within 60 feet. And the targeted creature makes, intelligence saving throw, be frightened, yada yada, for 1 minute. Conscious Awareness. As a bonus action, you can activate Starsight, and you become aware of any living creature within an 80-foot radius. And this is regardless of walls, caves. You can see people through walls. You just know that they're there. You know where they are. You don't know who they are, what they are, but you can feel people's presence through walls with this. Oh, I forgot to put on a time limit. I'll do that later. It's for a limited amount of time, obviously, but I forgot to do that. They're all hacky now. And, okay, so Pale Elves is probably the most complicated one. Pale Elves can use the stars in their bodies to triangulate answers based on 2 to 3 points of interest. By using items or information they know about a subject, they can ask for a confirming statement. This ability can be used once or twice every quarter of the day, depending on which. So, let's say the example that I have is, let's say you're a pale elf. You're hunting a wanted individual. They have wanted posters, got a bounty on them, the usual. Someone comes to you and tells you someone that you hired comes to you and tells you that they found a lead, and it comes with a ring that is said to be belonging to the individual that you're tracking. You can use the wanted poster and the ring as 2 points of interest and 2 pieces of information. Once you do that, you can ask a statement. You can ask for a confirming statement. It can be a question or it can be a statement. Essentially, does this ring belong to the individual I'm looking for? Having those 2 pieces of information will get you a third. Having 3 pieces of information is better. It confirms that it guarantees that you get a statement. For example, to visualize it, it's a triangulate with 3 stars. The first star is the wanted poster. The second star is the ring. If the third star connects, that's a yes. That's a confirmation. If the third star doesn't connect, it means the ring does not belong to them. And this is one example of how this can be used. There are many ways that I want it to just to be used. I want it to be something that people can be creative about. Hey, I can hold on. Here. There we go. Bam. Oh, shit, I forgot that it... Fuck's sake. I forgot that it does that. For no fucking reason whatsoever. Hold on. Hmm. Where the fuck is it? There we go. Let me do... Oh. I'll just do this. And this. And that. Boom. Perfect. Okay, so... How do I increase the brush size? See? Yeah. This is the wanted poster. Yeah. This is the ring. You essentially, you put them down and you make a ritual. You use the pieces of information that you have to gain more information, to get a confirming statement. Both of these will connect. Oh. Oh. My whole screen went black when I Control Z. These two will connect. Is it gonna do it again? Oh, it's not. There you go. It's a derpy face now. You're welcome. If the ring belongs to the individual that you're looking for, the third star is going to appear, and they're gonna connect. If it doesn't, then it's not, obviously. If you have a third piece of information, whatever that may be, like this is to confirm that the ring is his. Having the ring, having the wanted poster, let's say someone gave you an intel and said that the wanted individual is in a particular town. You use that piece of information on the third star, and then you make another confirming statement. You ask for another confirming statement. You ask, is he in the town? If the 3 stars flash, that's a yes. If they dim, that's a no. That is essentially how the system is going to work overall. The third piece isn't there, they're just asked then, pretty much. If the third star doesn't appear, the third star thing is only if you have only two pieces of information and not 3. The more information you have, the better. The more chances you have of actually getting an answer. And the divination actually being successful. Which your boy fast ass goes finds me cute. Sure. Let's say yes. Now, this ability can't just be used whenever, right? It's, as is specified here, this ability can be used once or twice every quarter of the day, depending on which. So, during the day, from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m., you can do it once. from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m., you can do it once. From 6 p.m. to midnight, you can do it twice. And from midnight to 6 a.m., you can do it twice as well. Essentially, the meaning here is during the day, you can do it less times. When the stars are out, it's easier to do. What happens if someone read that and just gave you many quarters from that day? Thinking outside the box. Then I'd give him disadvantage. That's what I'll do. I'm thinking of changing this slightly to being once during the day and twice during the night. And if not that, I might change it to you can do all of this, but you can only do it once you've done it. You have to wait a week for it to recharge, I guess. You don't get my 10 quarters. Because being able to do this every day might be is a little too busted. For sure. Yeah. You know, I'll make that change right now here. What I will do is from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Perfect. Oh, barely did anything. Once this is used, I could put it to a roll, like at the beginning of every day, to recharge. On a 5 and a 6, on a d6, you get it back. Kind of like how dragons work. Dragons, dragon breath. Make it so that
we smoking shit in a glass pipe, blowing the Lord's bubbles.
I did indeed say dragon. I do, Mr. Squared. Were you here for the whole explanation, or do I need to go over it again? This is big stuff, and I'm gonna be doing this for pretty much every species, and I need the players to know these. Been here since Badger stole my first. So what do you think of the features so far then? I'm gonna only emotes fly. Yes, I have an emote wall that makes them bounce around. He is very neat. Oh, by the way, today, this will be a short stream, but I'll stream again later. After I'm done with stream, I'm gonna go to the gym, because I didn't go to the gym earlier, because I woke up too late. So I'm gonna end stream early-ish, go to the gym, come back, and we'll play some blueprints, I think. Seems interesting. Maybe put it on a roll instead of a static week. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, is this Journey again? Oh, wait, no, this is Silk Song. Oh. Just as good. Yeah, like Dragon Breath Weapon. Once this ability is used, you must... Ooh, the question here now... I think, I don't know if I want to make it like if you use the one that is during the day, right? You use one during the day, and then the next day comes along. Do you roll? Because you haven't used the one during the night. Do you roll then and recharge and try to recharge anyways? Or do you have to use them all before? Ooh, also, you know what? I'll put another one right here. There we go. A little extra one, only if you're paying attention to like the time. Right around midnight, where the night is at its darkest. I think you gotta use all of them, except for this one. Yeah. Once all stars are used. Minecraft music jump scare? What do you mean? I specifically put it in this playlist because it's nice, calming Minecraft music. I love it. It's good. It's lovely for some calm writing. Yeah, them create a dance on the fly to determine if they can even roll trust. Do the Macarena. You must make a fuck, I forgot the wording on Dragon Breath Weapon. Hold on. But I was just expecting Skyrim, God of War, Expedition 33. Oh, I'm expanding it. I got The Last of Us. I do got a lot of Skyrim. I do got a lot of Expedition 33. I got some Witcher. I got Silk Song, A Hollow Knight, Journey, Liza P, Assassin's Creed, Raft, Minecraft. Yeah, those are the, yeah. Mad Father. Wait, you must make a d6 roll here. Excuse me. Why is that? Were you lurking or did you have to go do something? What do you think of the things if you heard everything? Because use another player. What do you think of all of the changes? I did not hear a thing. Oh, great. Yeah, I'll explain in a second. Just make a d6 roll. Every dawn. A 5, 6. No, you don't. I think I'm stupid. Getting all of your stars. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that message that they just sent in chat. And I'm gonna see if I can get my if I can get my automod to get on their asses, because they're pulling some different fucking, these bots are pulling different fucking words, and it's getting harder and harder to push them out. Okay, so get a tattoo of me, full portrait. I was trying to figure out my next tattoo. Gotta find a reference, but it's hard. What is the next tattoo again? If you have told me. I can't remember if you have. I think ever since your previous tattoo, it's just... Oh. My screen went black. And it's back. Matching tattoo with my mom? Okay, yeah, you haven't told me that one. Right, you know what? I'll just talk about this one. And you tell me what you think, huzzah. Alright? Because this one is the most complicated one. Okay. So. Bam. Hold on. Wait for 5 seconds and I miss a bot. Holy shit, what is wrong with my monitor? It's a good thing I'm not streaming for too long. I'm gonna have to unplug and replug everything, because I moved a bunch of stuff around for my new bed. So I think I pulled on some cables more than I probably should have. And now my main monitor is freaking the fuck out. Okay. So, Pale Elves. Pale Elves right now. Oh my fucking god, the screen went black again. Can you fucking stop? Pale Elves can use the stars on their bodies to triangulate answers based on 2 to 3 points of interest. Oh, music is getting a bit intense. By using items or information they know about a subject, they can ask for a confirming statement. This ability can be used once or twice every quarter of the day, depending on which. So, essentially what this means is that the example that I gave is of a wanted individual. You are hunting down for a bounty. And someone you hired gave you a piece of information. Well, information. They gave you a ring, and that ring supposedly belongs to them. And rings can be useful for divination purposes. But for this, this as well being divination of its own. Screaming black again. As a pale elf, you can use the wanted poster as one piece of information. Wanted poster here. You can use the ring as another piece of information. And then you can ask for a confirming statement. The question here would be, does the ring belong to the wanted individual? If the third star appears, that's a confirmation. You're essentially making, it's kind of like commune, the commune spell, but with a bit more involvement in it. I have to go. Love you, Abby. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. Lore of Mysteries? Somewhat. It's just divination in general. This is how divination always worked. Really. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, it's the fucking... It's the Windows news. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm not really sure I get it. You can use anything. It doesn't need to be items, right? It can be pieces of information to triangulate an answer. If you're stuck in a particular question, if you are creative enough to come up with the right pieces of information that are relevant to that question, you can try and figure out an answer. Pale elves have this ability, yeah. It's an ability for all pale elves. If the information given is not relevant, like if the ring doesn't belong to them, the third star is not going to appear. Or if the ring is not enough information, or if the wanted poster, for example, if the drawing on the wanted poster is not accurate, the divination fails because it's not the right person, it wasn't drawn properly, and stuff like that, or the name is incorrect. All those sorts of things. If you have information, it doesn't have to be 2, it can be 3. If, in this example, the wanted poster and the ring does belong to the wanted individual, you get a third piece of information from the same person that gave you the ring. They said, this individual is in X town, wherever it is. You make a divination, wanted poster, ring, and then the information here that they are in this town. And you ask, is the individual in the town that my source gave me? If the stars flash, that's a yes. If they dim, that's a no. The more information you have, the more likely your divination is to succeed. As I said, it's a more involved commune, and it makes it so that you are asking the questions and you are piecing together the information to actually get a proper answer. That way isn't just always a yes or no on a statement and being vague because your deity is being a cunt. You know, it's up to you. If you have enough information, you are far more likely to get an answer. I'm not smart enough for this campaign. Fucking nonsense. Okay, quit the humble act. Actually, I like this idea. Me too. So you can do it once from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's humble to pretend to be stupid, dumbass. And you can do it twice between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. Essentially, when the stars are out, you can do it one extra time. During the day, you can only do it once. In between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m., where the night is at its darkest, you can do an extra time. And once all of the stars are used, you must make a d6 roll at every dawn. On a 5 and 6, you regain all of your stars. And you gotta use all of them before you can start before you can start rolling to regain them. So, except for this one. This one is an extra one. You gotta use your one that is between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. And you gotta use both of the ones that is in between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. And then you can start rolling d6s to regain them. That way you can't just spam it every fucking day. And just get all of the answers that you could possibly want. And basically ruin the plot. And it just doesn't make any sense because it's way too much power for it to be innate. Oh, my lower back hurts. I think I fucked it at the gym. But yeah, that's Pale Elves. Wood Elves and Ken Elves, very different as well. Their ability with their stars. For Wood Elves is Celestial Freedom. For a bonus action, once per short rest, you can use this to manifest one of the two following effects. Starwalker. What the fuck just happened there? There we go. The stars manifest beneath your feet, allowing you to walk on starlight for 10 minutes. This is my version of the base D&D, what's the word? Wood Elf, negation of difficult terrain, right? If you're walking on starlight, you negate any difficult terrain because you're like walking about a feet above the ground in stable starlight. You can also move up to 5 feet above the ground, so you can be standing on starlight 5 feet up, but you gotta walk up to that. You can't just jump up to 5 feet. You gotta move at least 15 feet before you can reach 5 feet high. And this will allow it for you can technically as well like move in a circle, right? You go 5 feet to the left, 5 feet backwards, and then 5 feet back to the right, and you're 5 feet above. It's like a staircase, essentially, or a ramp. Yeah. And Starflash is just a like freedom of movement kind of thing. Freedom of movement spell. You can flash the surrounding enemies, blind and confuse them. This ability works regardless of the creature's sight, so even if the creature is blind, they can still see this flash. And with this activated, you gain advantage to free yourself from grappling and restraining checks for 1 minute. So yeah. That's Wood Elves. What do you think of those? Very nice. Thank you. As for Ken Elves, oh, this soundtrack. Sorry. I'm streaming messaging. Terry? Oh, Terry, right. Ken Elves, because I changed this because High Elves didn't make any sense. I've done, like, there's so much. Whenever I made the transition of this universe to D&D, there are so many different names of species and stuff like that that I just changed into regular D&D names to accommodate, but they just didn't make any fucking sense, so I changed it back. So there are no high elves anymore in my D&D games. Technically, pale elves are the high elves because they're the ones that get the intelligence boost, but they're not called high elves. Anyways, Ken elves get a daydreamer traits that allows them to manifest the stars in their mind and the minds of others for one of two effects, just like the wood elves. Frenzy Flesh allows them for a bonus action to manifest nightmarish fear in the mind of a creature you can see within 60 feet. Intelligence saving throw, be frightened, yada yada. Good for combat. Conscious awareness. You can activate your star sight and become aware of any living creature within an 80-foot radius. This does not work on undead. I don't think this works on devils, but I'm not sure. Or demons. Or celestials. It's just like any other species. It works on animals and most magical creatures and stuff like that. And it works through walls, meaning you literally have an 80-foot radius of I can see any living creature within that 80-foot radius through walls. There are some walls that you can't see through, but they're like anti-divination type of stuff that would be very obvious and very expensive and not very common at all. I can see you. Fucking daredevil. Well, here we go with the fucking Expedition 33. So yeah, that's Ken Elves. I'm pretty much done with elves. Oh, I just gotta put a an 80-foot radius for, shall we say, 5 minutes? I don't want to give 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a lot. 1 minute feels like it's too little. But 5 minutes feels pretty decent. Yeah. 5 minutes is pretty good. I need to work on some of the other ones though. I managed to get through elf subspecies. But I really need to work on some of the others. I've been meaning to work on Gnome's weird magic, but it's such a complicated concept. Weird magic in general. That it's so difficult to put into mechanics. Like, I can make lore about it, I can make cultures surrounding it, I can make whole societies and religions that surround weird magic. But when it comes to playable mechanics, it's so fucking hard. To balance it on D&D turns. Like, the best way that I could probably do it is to tie it to residual magic, but then it locks gnomes traits behind a spellcaster class or subclass. Meaning, if you want to use weird magic, you would have to play a class that uses that is spellcasting in some way, shape, or form. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that with pretty much any of the species traits, because then it locks the player into a spellcasting subclass. I want them to be able to use this regardless. And I'm not the biggest fan of once per long rest, once per short rest abilities. They have their place, most definitely, but I definitely feel like they're a bit overused in D&D in general, as like a cure-all kind of thing. Oh, this is a little busted. Just make it so that they can only use it once per long rest. Boom, balanced. But is it balanced? Like, it's one thing to make something balanced, and it's another thing to make something fun. You can balance the game, but it doesn't mean it's gonna be fun to use. It's kind of like it's the whole what's the word? Process, like balancing philosophy that I used for the residual magic system, because it encourages more strategic work of your spell casting, for you to get the most out of your kit, instead of it just being, I need to conserve my spell slots, or I'm just gonna blast all of my spell slots and have nothing else for the rest of the day. It's like, it's either one or the other. I've never felt, whenever I do get to play a spellcaster, I've never felt like it's particularly fun to watch my resources drain slowly during the day and night as I'm playing the game, and I can't do anything about it. I would rather it be something where I use my spell slots, I get a little something out of it, and then that little something can be used as an optional workaround that prevents me from having to use my spell slots all the time, and prevents me from having to what's the word? Prevents me from having to I can't think of the word. Be stingy about my spell casting. It's not the right word still, but it's prevents me from having to limit myself, all because I know something big is coming up later in the day and I can't waste all of my spells here. Like, there's a certain level of, what the fuck was that? There's a certain level of you should manage your resources, most definitely, but it shouldn't be the only thing that counts for balancing. That should be one of the ways that you deal with your balancing. It shouldn't be the one all be all. Just sent all this stuff over. scary rib tattoo. Jesus Christ. Yikes. Did you hear any of what I just said? Because this is weird magic. This is gnome stuff. So it's, you know, your character. Oh, it's this raft. Yeah, it is. We only have like 5 minutes till I start streaming. It's alright. I'll be ending my stream soon. Well, soon. In a bit. In I don't know, like an hour. I just don't know how to put weird magic. Like each one will use it differently. Forest gnomes, rock gnomes, and deep gnomes. Deep gnomes might not be the right name either. I might have to rename that again. Yeah, I think I'll have to rename deep gnomes into something else. It makes more sense in my universe. I don't know how to put that. And it's called weird magic for a fucking reason. This shit is hard. Way too difficult to put into words. I can barely come up with a concept, let alone type out the idea. Right, for Vogues, I gotta change the name. There we go. Who else did I forget to change back? That will be S1 launch. Just restart the PC. You'll be fine. Oh right, forgot that we're deep gnomes. Why is this here? Look at the ash elves. Oh, there they are. What? I guess I forgot to erase this. What the fuck? Except during full moons. Forgot to add add that. Hmm. Weird magic. They could. Let's see. God, I miss Raft. I know I.
The other day I bounced my ass so hard I pulled a muscle. Booty bouncing champion and I keep on grinding for it. Other day I bounced my ass so hard I tore my spinal cord.
Did. Thank you for the shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. I needed that. My back hurts so bad. My lower back in particular. I think, yeah, it was definitely on leg day that I fucked up my back. I think it was on the leg press machine. Shitty form. Weird magic. Come on, brain. Work with me here. What do forest gnome do with weird magic? It's connected to Luz Dura. Seasons. Intensity. I think okay. There are a few somethings that I can do with it, I think. Firstly, okay, it's heading 4. Got it. Delete this. Make it a heading 4. Perfect. Oh, shut the fuck up. There we go. Oh my fucking god. Ooh. How do I want to put this? Oh, wait. Yeah, I still need weird magic over here so that I can describe it. But in here, it would be... What would it be? No. It would be... Hold on. Yes, that works. Can't start streaming until my Amazon gets you. Archie's Queen. I do in your majesty. Hello, hello. Couple more stops. Now, so in like a couple hours. How is your cheese queen? Oh, more journey. You're... See the fucker at the end of my street, don't even... Yeah, it's a lot of houses. No, actually, where you live? Probably not. It's a pain in my ass whenever it says, oh, a couple stops away. Around here, with as many apartments as there are. As many flats. A couple more stops could mean anywhere between 2 more or about 50 more. Actually, probably more like 100. 100 more apartments to go. Not great. Cheese Queen, where'd you go? Come back. Okay, I gotta write this out. Art strength. There we go. Yeah. Twitch is just holding my messages back. Why is Twitch doing that? Twitch, is you stupid? Don't you know who you're messing with? There we go. Got a job. Ooh. The laptop decided I need a new battery like a cunt. I can get my second hand done this year for my... Your second hand? What do you mean by second hand? Yes. I'm slowly getting my friends to play my favorite game ever. Oh, is that Sky? Ah, cultural markings. Yeah. Sure is. I heard some good things from Hausa, so I might be getting to playing it at some point. It's probably gonna be one of my short game days. I'll probably put Sky. Actually, I think it's already in the Sky in the short games list. What you got a job with? Yes, I will. It looked very adorable. Up by 2 friends. It looked really good. I want to give it a try. Blueberry picking. There is this girl at work that rubs me the wrong way. Sure, she's lovely, but she just scares me a little. What, do you not like the way that she picks blueberries? Good old heavy labor. You love to see it. Burst into another's lane, far away from prying eyes. What? Did she break into your lane? I need a nap. Are things not going your way? Oh wait, no, you said you're still waiting on the... Right. The PC is working out pretty well. Really lovely. Public holidays are a guaranteed day off. Like today. Ooh, very nice. Oh, for real, Jay, this lady's creepy as fuck. What lady? They still get paid, I think, half a day's work. Oh. What the fuck? The stalker? You can't see me, but I'm... I'm blinking with one eye at a time. Oh, right, okay. I thought you were talking about a completely different person. I just blinked left and right. Huh? And sometimes the bosses actually make us little snacks. Oh, that is so nice. Oh, ale. How you doing, Sakura? Welcome in. All hail. She is creepy. How is she creepy? She pushed through your blueberry lane. Your blueberry picking lane. Like at most, that's a boundary problem, you know? The fuck has this lady done? Dara night chat sometimes while at work. That is just an example. Well, give me some bigger. Give me some juicy. Give me the gossip. Pain of picking bard spells is frustrating me. Bards are too versatile sometimes. They have too many spells of too many different classes list. They need their own spells. More of their own spells. Extra phone number on the first day. She's his last name without being told. Contact her family. Whoa. Okay. You know, that is juicy. This blueberry picking bitch. Whoa. Whoa. That's that's awfully close to don't be rash. let's calm down. You're gonna get me bad. Blueberry, Twitch. She said blueberry. Okay, it's blueberry picking. Okay. Oh man, where's the Uncle Ruckus sound effect when you need it? It's not a problem. It's never been a problem. My bar is on level 1. Oh, is it because you don't have enough slots for them? You fucking Pokemon. Hey, what? You said it. Okay, don't push this on me. You're the one over here saying some wild stuff. Okay, I'm the tame one of the two of us. Okay, I'm the calm, cool, collected. Yeah, asking to keep in touch. It's because I kind of really don't want to burst into my lane to follow me. The lane thing is so funny to me. I'm sorry. She buffer than me too. You just gotta pick more blueberries. you get to that level. You pick enough blueberries, you get them gains. Alright? Just when you're in your lane carrying the sack full of blueberries, do a few reps, you know, put up and down with the big sack of blueberries. Get jacked. I should do that the first time. Okay, I thought my time had come. Just ask if I knew any artists. Oh. Our first level spells are terrible. Yeah. As they are primarily just utility or healing. For second level spells that are helpful more universally. I don't know. I feel like I genuinely feel like bards should have more of their own spells, like more siren-esque based spells. You know what I mean? Enchanting. They should very much lean into the charm and enchantment. What's the word? Aspect. Oh. Big ass nigga on the school trick Capri Sun. There it is. I'm glad support wasn't here before for the wild shit. They're already leaning into charm and enchantment. No, I mean fully. They half lean into it. Everything else is picked from everyone else's list. I have pictures of what she did to my lane and the view I had. Okay, I need to see this. Send it. Not the warning. What do you mean by that, sir? Hey. I don't know. Scroll up. I'm sure you can still get to it, even if you weren't here. I think if you scroll far enough. Let me see. What are these pictures? I love the. I love that in two of the three pictures that you sent me, you got that that pointy finger that your sibling does when you do something stupid, and they're snitching on you to your mom. Mom, look what he did. Look what he did. Oh, he's snitching. Oh, this is so funny. Oh, and then the blueberry. Nice picking technique. Very nice. Had to show the blueberries too. Oh, this is great. That is a big ass hole. Man, that must have been a big ass bitch. You're not kidding. She's buff as fuck, probably. That's a huge bitch. Isn't true. 2014, you only get 6 from another school. Unless you're lower, whereas 8 in 2024, you only pick from 3 classes list. That is only a level 10 you start. No, I mean in general. Your bard's list, in general, is too intertwined with others. You can pick from other lists, but there are spells in the bard list that are in other classes lists as well. I think this is the case for every class, and I genuinely think that every class should be more unique with their spells. There should be less overlap from their base. What's the word? Their base spells lists. Evil is the reason. When she did that, I genuinely jumped back. Got stabbed in the ribs by a branch randomly sticking out. Is it about the buff lady? What does everyone know about this bitch? And I'm just now learning about her. There just aren't enough spells to be that diverse. Correct. Wish it wasn't the case. They gotta make more spells. More useful spells. Better spells. Or just more abilities and take away spells. Well, not all the spells, of course. But cut back on spells. I hardened to my pants and descended with her following me. It's not about the stalker. She's at stalker level now? Okay, at least I learned about the stalker level before someone. Shut the last name. The weekly cheese news. Where do I read these? Is there a website that I go to? Is it your bio? Did you put I'm being stalked in your bio and I didn't notice? I suppose I would just go to Pathfinder. Hey, just import some of them. I don't know much about Pathfinder or many of the spells that it has. But if it has some good spells, I'd be more than happy to translate them into D&D. Because I've done so much work on D&D already. I can't, I can't abandon all of the homebrewing that I did and then learn a whole new system. Shit doesn't murk me. No. Such a chudling. I'm not a DM for this character, so I can't import them as a player. I mean, you can ask the DM still. You should be able to, at least, if your DM is reasonable. If my players come up to me and they ask, can I get this spell that is from, a completely different system? I mean, if the spell sounds good and fun, why the fuck not? We'll implement them. There's no problem. Hell, I'm letting players make spells. I'm already taking a huge risk. Why not go all the way? To gauge the creep level. Because I've been hanging out with the cheese lady recently. Your Majesty, we need some hangout time. I need some more movies. I've just recently fixed my schedule pretty well, pretty decently. So I think I can afford the time to go back to hanging out with people. It'll still be rough. She has serial killer eyes. That's just a base level though. What kind of book talk logic is that? Since when has serial killer eyes become base level? I already feel like I asked a lot by them letting me playtest my homebrew race. That's fair. I mean, I'm the one that is homebrewing a bunch of shit, so I guess I'm a bit more lenient. I have my limits, but on what level is lane pushing? 6 at best. A forward is real. There's been nobody really likes my games, man. You know what? We'll play some Sky. Alright? I do 1 week of the month where I play short games. For a whole week, regardless of whatever games are on my current routine, streaming routine. So I'll put Sky on that. We'll play some Sky together in like a week's time ish, if you're free. I'm ruined until March. Make time for Fair Lady. Yeah. Very nice. We go play Core Keeper. I don't know what that is. But have fun. Thanks for the lyric support. Oh yeah, it's come here a lot. I'm free on weekends and Wednesdays. Ooh. 8 a.m. my time on Wednesdays, which is Tuesdays for you. Oh shit, how far ahead are you? I always forget. Rigor. Thank you for the lurk support. Love you, sexy man. Oh, how much time is between me and Upside Down Land? It is currently 8 a.m. Ooh, okay. So it's 7 right now. On Tuesdays, that gives me like 2.5, maybe 3 hours at most. Because I gotta go to work. And on weekends, I don't have work on Saturdays. Meaning pretty much any time Saturday. Which would be like Sunday your time. At that same time, I guess. You know, than 3 hours. Even I got heaps done. Very nice. Okay. Should be good enough then. I think next Wednesday I am full up. But the one after that, I should be good. I'll make my short games week. Hold on. Let me look at the calendar. On the 18th. The 18th good? I'm making plans midstream. I need to actually do the stream stuff. I've been yapping. This became a podcast stream real fucking fast. Again. Either I added to. Okay. I should do the same. Because I will forget. The brain doesn't work. There we go. And I'll color this a nice cheesy yellow on my calendar. Remind me Wednesday. Tuesday, Sunday. You're very nice. Okay. Perfect. I got it set. We'll play some Sky then. I'm thinking of playing some Doki Doki as well. On that same week. Because I never played it before. I heard it's a pretty short game. I might play some Doki Doki Literature Club. Just realized anytime I draw friends, just make them look like D&D characters. I mean, how so? Let me see some.
Considered
Murder. Hey, Sharp Sharp. Welcome in. I haven't heard of that game in ages. Doki Doki? Yeah. I've never played it. But it's, you know, it was fucking everywhere, so I gotta play it at some point. So I might play some Doki Doki Literature Club in 2 weeks' time. Hi, Sharp Sharp. How have you been? How is you? Talk to me. It is pretty short, but I'm pretty sure there are secrets to alter the files. I'm good at that though, so I never got to 100% it. I'm not. Yeah. Not interested in 100%ing it. Just want to figure out what the game is about because I have no idea. Good, how you been? I've been great. I just got a new bed. Big announcement. Hello, everybody. I got a new bed, and it's not broken. And oh, dear God, it is doing. I only had it for like 2 days. Well, 2 nights. I haven't even been the second day full yet. And it has already done wonders to my sleep. I know it's hard to believe having a bed that isn't slanted, broken, and continuously sliding makes for actually good sleep. It's crazy. Wild concept. Paving role for the people who went through their phase. When I found out you had to alter files in specific ways, I uninstalled. Have you been sure? Oh, I'll be right back. Okay, I'll ask you when you come back. Sounds like it could be fun to do that. But I'll have to get to it. Like I'll play Doki Doki, see how much I truly enjoy it, and if I do, hey, maybe I will go through the files and alter them and see what the fuck the fuss is about. Zelda's won't even find that out. People find out all sorts of fucking shit about games when it comes to like looking through the files. There's some wild shit. Man, God bless. God bless the people that go through game files. Because it's wild the amount of shit that the video game devs just kind of leave in the game files. Like I went to college to learn about game development, but I guess I didn't get to the part of the game development college course where they taught you that it's easier to just leave shit behind than to clean it out. I wonder just how much of it is intentional and how much is, oh shit, I forgot. The time the game came out, wild weeb loving. No, People have been doing that for ages. Ever since games were a thing. People have been looking into the code files, trying to figure out fucking voodoo magic shit that is going on. The unknown files, the secret files of the games. I used to be all up on those internet stories. I forgot the name of them. They had a name. You know, like those horror-ish stories, like a Zelda game cartridge that was sold to someone. They get the game and they discover that there's something weird about this particular game file, you know, and all sorts of weird shit start happening. Those type of stories, I used to love those creepy ass fucking stories about random shit people bought without realizing the previous owner had some weird shit going on. Fucking loved it. It was great. Great piece of fiction. Horrific. As the people in Monster Hunter Wilds leak the new monster every time. Yeah. Because games have pivoted more and more into being continuously updated with online clouds. So it's much easier to figure out that there is an expansion coming, and whatever that expansion is, because game developers need to put those in the game before in the game files before they can actually transfer the new content for it to be downloaded, which is a shame. You know, I don't want to fucking know. I want to know after the fact. You know, I want to know all of the new stuff. Whenever a game comes out, I want to know of the things that are relevant to the game, but don't give me leaks. You know, give me fun little facts. You know, like Bloodborne. If you go into Bloodborne, there are you can use the Chalice Dungeons mechanic in the game to input, cut, and unfinished content from the game in a Chalice Dungeon so that you can go and explore it. So there are bosses that are in the game through like save manipulation. You can make it so that unreleased and unfinished bosses appear in the Chalice Dungeons, and then you go in and you're essentially just encountering an unfinished boss, and it's like it's super fun. It's just it's a little fun thing. I don't want leaks. I don't want to know what's coming. I want to be surprised. I want to be excited for it when it comes out. I think to so hoping that marine creatures like you into the bowl. A what? Safi Java. That whoa. What are you talking about specifically? Oh, good drink. Has your fucking parcel not arrived yet? Jesus Christ. Bow wow wow. Bow wow wow. Bow wow wow. Bow wow wow. Oh, what a fucking banger. it was bound for me to not resist this particular soundtrack, considering saxophones are my weakness. Amazing. Okay, so I was for gnomes right now, Oryx strength. Strength isn't the right word. I guess that works. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, it might be a little too broken. Fuck. No magic is weird, man. I got all kinds of ideas in my head, and they're either too fucking busted, too weak, or impossible to put into words. Because the concept is so fucking wild. It was already difficult enough to come up with the words for the Locus Stella, Pale Elven ability. This is about 10 times as hard. I just don't know. And I can't even talk to you guys about it because I can't just reveal secrets of how it works. Most I can say is magic about connection. So, what would be the connection here? You connect an effect to a causality. It's gonna have to be multiple things. Yeah. Forest gnomes. What would they be known for? Listura, that would be... Okay. Light intensity. Saturation. Oh, there's just so much that I could do, and I can't pick one. I think deep gnomes might be a little easier. Let me copy this. Deep gnomes or the Harmed Thrath. Harmed Densidaires. Let's go with Hi, Mia. It's been a long time indeed. How have you been? Hello, hello. Welcome in. Music is a little intense right now. Hold on. How are you, Mia? Ahoy, hoy. Been good. Preparing to move soon. Ooh. From where to where? Same city? Or moving, or moving just a, different part of the city? I've been pretty good. I've been great, honestly. And I'm also preparing to move, but it's, more by the end of the year, closer to like October. I am very excited to move out of this fucking shithole. What have you been up to as well? Oh. Your soon is further than my not soon. From Texas to Colorado. Okay, let me, hold on. U.S. geography is, not my forte. Let's open up a map real quick. Let me see. Oh, right. That's where Colorado is. You know what Texas is? Yeah, Colorado. Big move. Not much, just working on some big things. Just wanted to chat with you later about something. I wanted to know if you were free. Ooh. Sure. Let me know. Send me a DM. Love the... nothing much. Just working on some big things. Nothing much, just some huge, massive, extremely important stuff. But nothing too big. Sooner than time will fly. Yeah, it probably will. I hope so. I can't wait to get the fuck out of here. I've been living in a cubicle for way too long. Get myself a bigger place. I actually feel like I can stretch my legs. I'm afraid I live here for another fucking 2 years and I start building up blood clots in my legs. I can't live in this cramped space. I'm not even that big, I'm like, what, 5'9"? That's how small this place is. I'm 5'9", 5'10". I don't remember. I think I'm 5'9", 5'9 and a half. Hell, I might be, on a bad day, I might even be a 5'8". I don't know how long you're planning to be on here. So just test me when you're done. I'll be streaming for not too much longer. But after I'm done with stream, I'm gonna go to the gym. Because I didn't get to go to the gym before, because I woke up too late. So I'm gonna finish stream, go to the gym, And when I come back, I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna stream again. Because I didn't stream yesterday, so I'm making up for it. I'm gonna stream some blueprints. The thing is, all I'm doing, so technically not much about that. Ah, I understand. Okay. Gotta go find the DMs later. I'll try and remember, but I'll be in a bit of a rush when I finish stream. It's good to know that you're doing well. Planning some good stuff. Planning a big move. Your DM, just reply when you can. Perfect. I'll reply on my way to the gym or my way back. It's good to know that you've been good. It's been a minute. Good to have you here. We're here when, it all started, so, well, properly. When I started taking streaming seriously. Appreciate having you around. Even if it's for just one stream. I really gotta. I think I'm gonna work a little bit more on this. On the gnome magic off stream, and then do the finishing touches on stream. I like doing these D&D prep streams. They are pretty fun to do, but at the same time, I get almost nothing done. So it's not great. It's not great for the progress, but it's great for my mental. Kind of MIA from Twitch, no pun intended. I'm getting back into it. I think I still got the MIA clip from the Dark Souls 2 with Ethan. As long as you've been good and you've been enjoying yourself, that's all that matters. You still hang with anyone from back then? I still talk to Ethan. I talk to Abby. Not the what's the word? Abby was here not too long ago. Not the young Abby, the older Abby. Yes. Same. There you go. Grown Abby. That's... yes, the Abby with a Y. For me, it's just Ethan and Abby, really. Okay. I need to start getting ready. because otherwise the gym will probably close. I've never been this late to the gym, so I don't know what time it actually closes. And I don't want to tempt it. I don't want to go all the way there just for it to be closed. So yeah, I'm gonna cut it here. I'll come back in like, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 hours. And we'll play some blueprints. Here in a diff time zone. Yeah, it's like, it's almost 8 p.m. here. It's pretty late. I don't have work today, so I can stay up and I can stream for pretty long. But I just thought to make a short stream now and a proper stream later, because I slack-a-lacked yesterday. But yeah, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Appreciate everyone that came in. I'll see you guys later, hopefully, in a few hours. If not, I'll see you all further along in this pilgrimage of ours. Have a good night, everybody.